I am making my breakfast, my shake. I have a whole ass zucchini in there. It was a floppy one that I got of fresh produce, and then I left it in my fridge for a couple of days. So I like to chop them up and throw them in the freezer. And if I don't get to that, I mean, whatever. I'm gonna actually. This is. I'm showing you. I'm showing you how I measure, but how I take containers with me because I'm not carrying these around with me for the rest of my life. It's pretty simple. I don't typically do containers, but this is a new eating plan for this month's focus for gut health, and it's about getting as many plants as you can, and as much diversity within your plants and fruits and vegetables and stuff. Oh, those are all plants. But anyways, so this is how much of a healthy fat I get, okay, for the plan. And I get frozen avocado because they're never ripe when I need them to be. So the only time I really do avocado is in my shake. But this is how I'm going to do it. So I dropped one and I'm going to leave it. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So about 15 little pieces. And then when I go to grab it out of the thing, I know that I can go about like this, okay, and have the right amount. So, that is how I take my containers with me. I don't actually use my containers the whole time, or all of them rather. I use, because I got a bunch. You can see them all over there, all those stacks of containers over there, those color-coded containers. I have a couple of sets of them because I've been doing this for quite a while. And every year I get, a couple more, whatever. But, so I had them stacked up, and whenever I don't do containers, I do an intuitive eating program. So, it helps when you plateau or when you need to change something up because of, something's not working. So that's what I did. So I changed what I'm doing. I'm going to blend this up before I add my protein powder. I also found that helps smooth out my veggies and stuff, my frozen fruits and veggies. But that's how I'm going to take containers with me. I'm not going to, I had them out on my counter so that I could see them. Come see. I had them on my counter so that I could see them, how many I have available for me. And it's kind of a mess because I've kind of had a day yesterday, but this was allowing me to see what was left. So this is my animal protein for the day, and I think it's half a cup. I would need to measure, but this is a cup, and that's my servings of vegetables. So I should get 7 full servings, 7 of these containers a day of green or just any kind of veggie. I could show you my list right here. Any of these. Carrots, artichokes, snow peas, eggplants, all that stuff's on there. But I get 7 of these a day. And you guys, I was barely getting 2 or 3. I get them in my shake, as you see. But I wasn't really tracking and I wasn't really aware. And that is the point of this program for me, is to become aware of how malnourished I actually am. So, you guys know that I had disordered eating, that I deal with disordered eating from time to time. It comes and goes. It doesn't stick around too much whenever I do have it. Usually comes in and touches base when I'm kind of depressed, but even on my depressed days, I've gotten pretty good about feeding myself decent foods. So it used to just be like a sleeve of crackers, and that's just not the case as much anymore. I think that there's been, a couple cracker situations, so to speak, but most of the time I have turned to nutritious foods that make me feel good while I'm not feeling bad or while I'm not feeling good. So I've switched that around so that I'm not like eating a bunch of junk food when I'm not feeling bad because I'm depressed. Like, I know that eating good foods make me feel good, that it helps my gut biome balance out, that it helps my gut prepare the serotonin and all the happy chemicals and hormones, and the communications between my gut and my brain become balanced and sustained through practices such as these. So becoming aware of my intake is my purpose. Tracking and seeing how many different veggies I can get is my goal. I don't really track as well. I'm not that great at it right now. I got a lot that I feel like I've got going on. And that just comes down to clarity, y'all. I just need to sit down and write some shit down, get it out there, have some clarity come into my life by sitting with the things that are on my mind. So I did that yesterday, day before. I had some heavy conversations with my friends. I just kind of like told them about stuff that I'm going through. I'm struggling in different areas, y'all, but what you won't see me do is quit. So I talk about what's going on. I move through it. I give it names. I deal with it in the best way that I know how. And if I don't know how to deal with it better, then I find out how to do it better. So that is my morning, and I hope that you guys appreciate the opportunities to like dive in and do a science experiment on yourself, something as simple as adjusting your nutrition throughout the day.